All right, hey you guys, little change of scenery today. Welcome to my living room. I did not have the opportunity to get in and record this earlier, so I apologize. This was not posted at 5:30 this morning, but hopefully you're still able to get it in today, and then I'll have tomorrow's workout ready at that 5:30 time slot. So today will be our second day of Fitmas, or 12 Days of Christmas candy cane theme today. So let's get in a couple of movements and then we'll find our warm up. As usual, probably seems a little weird not being in the gym, but the lighting is a little better and it's a little bit quieter. So let's go ahead and start with those sweeping toe touches. Always one of the best ways to get moving. Feet underneath us, hinging down. Say hello to your hamstrings. Keep it softened in the knees as we work that. We're doing some jumping, hopping again today. So up on those tippy toes, finding your calves. Got a couple ankle circles. Let's take those. Switch sides. Good. Let's also get in a little quad stretch. So balance on something if you need to. Stack things up. Good. Switch those legs out. Good. And release. Let's work a Samson lunge. So reach long, reach tall up to the ceiling. Take a little right to left if that feels good. Back and forth. Alternate your legs as you go. Really try to stretch through, open up the hips. All right, let's find some toy soldiers. Legs going out nice and long. Opposite fingers, opposite toes. Switching out your legs. You can add in your own jams today in the background, which I'm sure you do anyway. I know the sound quality is not perfect. Maybe it's a little better in my house, but throw in your own jams in the background today. Good. Some hip openers. Let's go open the door, close the door. Get that full range of motion. A little snap, crackle, pop. Try to get that out now. Good. Okay, so for today's warm up, I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. You'll be working at your own speed, either 50 jumping jacks or 50 single unders with your jump rope, a 30-second handstand or plank hold. If you're going to do the minimal equipment today, getting ready for that handstand is good practice for that. So a 30-second plank or handstand hold. Third movement, 10 squats with a 2-second pause at the bottom. So keeping that chest lifted, knees tracking over those toes, hang out here for about 1, 2, and open up all the way at the top. So a 5-minute clock, 50 hops or single unders, 30-second plank or handstand hold, and 10 air squats with a 2-second pause at the bottom. We will get started here in 10 seconds, you guys. Okay, jacks or hops in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm going to step those jumping jacks out side to side. Otherwise, you're hopping on a line, maybe on a plate, You can even do double taps as well. This is just about getting your heart rate up, getting some of that low body warmed up and ready for today's workout. I'm gonna do half and half stepping jumps, half hops. Good, so a 30-second plank hold. You've either got your own timer going or roughly count out 30 seconds. You can be on your palms, on your forearms. Drop to a knee if needed. Stacking your wrists and your shoulders. We're just working on keeping that core nice and engaged. If you're synced up with me, 15 seconds. Good, 3, 2, and release. 10 air squats with that 2-second pause at the bottom. Make sure we're keeping that chest lifted, driving those knees out over our toes. Good. Once you're through it, back through the top, either single, tops, jacks, you name it. You can mix it up and do half and half like I am, 25 of each. Good, about 2 minutes to go. Less in the warm up. Back to your plank when you're ready. Or remember, handstand hold if you're at home and you're wanting to work those handstand push-ups. You're timed up with me, 15 seconds. Three, 2, and release. Back to our squats. Don't short yourself on that hold. Good, last minute in the warm up. Seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, and rest. Good job. Okay, so For today, you have a 20-minute EMOM. That's every minute on the minute. Now, I'm not going to go through today's workout. I'm going to go over options. I'm going to suggest an app that I love for timing my workout. So that's what I just did the warm up with. And then go over the minimal equipment as well as the accessory work for the day. So 20-minute EMOM. You've got 3 different movements. Your 4th movement is going to be rest. Okay, so that means that you're going to go through each one 5 times, right? 4 times 5 is 20. So in the first minute, you're looking to complete either 40 plate or line hops, okay? Because those are very similar to bunny hops. Maybe you're jumping on top of a plate, 1 to 2 inches, or you just got something visually that you can take those hops with. So say it takes you 40 seconds to do 40 hops, you've got 20 seconds of rest. Your second minute, it's just a 45-second walking plank. So that is kind of like an inchworm. You're out in your plank position and you're walking your feet and your fingertips forward. Not everyone has room for that. So let's say, we're down in our plank. The walking plank is going to be lifting those toes and walking forward. Now, if you have space to travel and take that walk, you can do it as prescribed. If not, 45-second plank hold, okay? Your third movement is your scoring for the day. So that's reps, your max jump squats. It's up to you how much you want to work in that minute. Your 4th minute is rest. So I suggest going that full 60 seconds, as many jump squats as you can. Now, on jump squats, we look to get height, right? This is a power movement. So finding that depth of our squat, powering up, our hands can follow down, they can stay up tall, whatever sounds good, okay? Now, for some of us, jumping isn't in the wheelhouse or our legs failed. The option that I really like for the jump squats is a squat down with a calf raise. That way we're still getting that explosive power up. You're working a very similar muscle group. So count your reps on your jump squats. Your 4th minute is rest. Then you'll go back through it. 5 total rounds. If you're working the minimal equipment today, same 20-minute EMOM, same setup, 3 movements, 4th minute is rest. Either take your plate hops for 40 or you've got 50 double unders. A rep range for handstand push-ups in minute number 2, 10 to 15. These can be strict or kipping, okay? Whatever's in your wheelhouse, but decide rep range, what you're gonna do there, somewhere between 10 and 15. Your third movement where you are counting your reps is a double dumbbell front squat. So as listed for RX today, it's 2 50-pound dumbbells for guys, 2 35-pound dumbbells for ladies, or it's whatever objects or weights that you have available to you. Those are gonna be in the front rack position. You can rest them on your body as much as possible. We're finding the full depth of our squat and opening those hips up at the top, okay? So be counting out those reps for your scoring today. Now back to the WOD timer that I really like. It's actually called Smart WOD. It looks like a kind of a rainbow color hand timer, and it says WOD in the middle of it. I use this for all of my own personal timing, but I don't have a clock. You can do an AMRAP, you can do 4 time, you can do EMOM, you can do a Tabata, and the screen stays live during the work that's happening. So if you need something, especially being at home like we are for who knows how long, download Smart Timer or Smart WOD Timer. I think is amazing. It'll get you through this. It counts you down like halfway, 10 seconds, 3, 2, 1. It's an awesome tool. So I would use that. Once you guys have finished your workout, take a little bit of a rest. The accessory piece today is 3 rounds per usual. Bulgarian split squats. So that is utilizing, that's gonna be 10 per side, utilizing a chair, a box, a bench, 1 foot. I think we did these last week. 1 foot is going to be placed on top of that bench or chair, and then it's that squat straight down. So what we're looking to do is descend straight down in the squat, keep this shin nice and flat, okay? So take your elevator down, Take your elevator back up. You'll have 10 on each side. You guys know how to do hip bridges. That is a great way to build posterior strength, so your glutes, your hamstrings. Hold a 2-second pause at the top today. So normally it's like 1 count up and then a little bit patient on the way down. Once you're up to the top, squeeze that booty nice and tight, 2-second hold, and then take your 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. Let's work another 10 to 15 of those as well. And then a 1-minute wall sit. When you take your wall sit, try to come to 90 degrees as much as possible and not use your hands. And what I mean by 90 degrees is as I'm on the wall, my back is flat, and this is about at 90. Sit a little higher if you need to, but try to avoid resting on your hands as much as possible. Try to sit in that 90 with that back and shoulders nice and flat to the wall as best you can. Okay. So I know I posted a little late today and I'm not actually doing the workout with you, but I'm still here. We're getting it going. Enter your scores, you guys. You got this one. Download the app, and then I'll have a full-blown, full class lined up for you guys tomorrow. So have a wonderful day, you guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for staying moving, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.